My father has been living a seemingly normal life. He gets a seemingly normal diet. He doesn't eat too bad or anything like that. He doesn't seem to take in too much sugar. But on the contrary, approximately a year and a half ago, he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And since then, he's been forced to drastically change his lifestyle, including exercise and a fully regimented diet. I'm going to be talking today about the health effects of SSB consumption, sugar, sweetened beverage uh, consumption, and taxation. We're going to review some information from studies, information pulled from very well-respected online peer-reviewed journals. Want to increase your knowledge of SSB consumption and the way that reducing this can help you live a healthier life. My goal for this presentation is to provide information that will help you understand the effects of SSB consumption on health and finances. I have firsthand knowledge of this information. My father has type 2 diabetes, and likewise, a couple of my cousins and other family members have diabetes as well, and I've seen how sugar intake really affects lives. Today I'm going to talk about the health effects of SSB consumption and taxation. I'm going to start with diabetes, go to obesity, and finish off with taxation. Let's begin with diabetes. Now, what I mean by this is that SSB consumption increases the risk of diabetes. I've pulled information from an article published by an author from Harvard University in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. I found that replacing one serving of SSB with a cup of coffee per day is associated with a 17% risk reduction of diabetes. These findings fully support my claim that SSB consumption is directly correlated with the risk of diabetes. Now that you understand diabetes, let's move on to obesity. Now, the correlation of SSB consumption and obesity is very straightforward. Pulled information from an article published by an author over at Harvard School of Public Health. I found that decreased intake of sugars reduces body weight, where increasing your sugar intake increases body weight. It's as simple as that. Now, what's more important than the short-term weight loss is long-term limitation of SSBs to prevent obesity, because once you have obesity, it's harder to lose the weight than it is to prevent it in the first place. Now that you understand diabetes and obesity, let's move on to taxation. What I mean by this is that taxing SSBs can change lifestyles. Pulled info from an article. The author works at Yale University, and I found that SSB consumption, if you decrease this, SSB consumption decreases if you add a penny per ounce tax on sugar, and which results in a lower daily caloric intake. And doing this 1 cent tax can also, over a period of 5 years, raise tax revenue of $79 billion. Today we've talked about the health effects of SSB consumption and taxation. We started with diabetes, went to obesity, and finished off with taxation. My goal for this presentation was to provide you with information to help you understand the effects of SSB consumption on health and finances. SSB consumption can affect lives in many ways, directly and indirectly. Just because it's not happening to you, it can still be affecting you, whether it be a family or a loved one. Its health problems include those ranging from physical to mental. Now, my father, with his diabetes over the past year and a half, he has changed his diet and is thus living a healthier lifestyle, and is thus at a lesser risk for continuation of his degenerative health. And I've really seen how an increase in exercise and a fully regimented diet has helped him start to live a healthier lifestyle, and hopefully will end up prolonging his life for as long as possible.